Come on, Tom. You can trust your own father, can't you?
It has nothing to do with trust. Telling people what I know puts them in danger, terrible danger, Dad. Joe didn't want to be part of the crime commission. I insisted. I pushed her into it, and if anything ever happens to her...
All right, don't blame yourself. Joe knew perfectly well what she was walking into.
Did she? Did she think that she might be kidnapped? Did she think that she might even... Right now, we're trying to get permission to open up her safe at City Hall. If the copies of the crime commission are there, then she'll be safe for a while.
Hey, come on. Come on now, we have to think positively. Huh? You know, Joe could walk through that door any minute.
Let's hope so. Every second that she's gone works against us, Dad. These characters that I'm after, they can't afford to leave any witnesses.
Since yesterday?
Yeah, well, I mean, sure, yeah, he's still tiny, but he's nowhere near as small as he was yesterday.
Well, I don't know. He does look better, though.
Because he's grown.
Okay. He's grown. Pretty soon he's going to be as big as his dad.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Santel, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I know how much this day means to you.
Doctor, there's nothing wrong, is there? They wouldn't let us hold him until you got here.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. I haven't given the authorization yet. I just wanted to check the cultures one last time.
Everything is all right?
Yes, if any infections that were there would have shown up by now. He's doing exceedingly well.
When can we hold our son?
Yes, just let's not waste time talking about it. Come along. Given him a very distinguished name.
Yes, he has.
Turner Stewart Martin Santel.
What we need to make the story work is the reason Santel got angry in the first place.
Well, all we know is that the baby was left alone and an alarm went off. Santel flew into a rage and started talking about incompetence.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, but we need details. I need to know what really happened to the baby. Was its life in danger? Was somebody in the hospital truly incompetent? We're going to have to do a sidebar on the inside on this, on the complete explanation of the medical part.
The sidebar goes on the inside. Does that mean the Santel story goes on the front page?
Where else does a Santel story go? They've provided us with a lot of good copy. I sometimes wonder if they're trying to help me save the newspaper. If Kristen is not busy, send her to the hospital. We don't have any photographs of the baby in the incubator.
All right.
Okay.
Hi there.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, I was just leaving. This is a surprise. Generally, I don't get a chance to see you until after your newscast.
Lloyd, I need your help.
Oh, that sounds serious.
It is. It's very serious. Joanne Turner is missing.
Turner?
Yeah, you know, the woman who runs the Riverboat restaurant.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. What do you mean missing?
Well, she went on vacation a couple of weeks ago, but she never arrived at her destination, and no one has heard from her.
And you want me to run something in the Herald?
Yes, to help find her. Would you?
Yeah, sure, of course. News.
Thanks.
Now, Diane, if you can get a hold of Kristen, tell her to forget about the hospital. I want her in here. Right. So, what time is your news crew going to arrive at the Riverboat?
What are you talking about?
But you're not going to do the story from the studio, are you?
Oh, should have known that you'd think that way. Few interviews with grief-stricken relatives? Well, I'm sorry, Lloyd, but I don't work that way. Joe is a very good friend of mine, and I have no intention of...
Wait a minute! You come here and you ask me for help? I'm making the effort? I kind of resent the accusations. What is your idea? You're going to run a photograph and a telephone number? Give your friend 10 seconds of airtime? Well, let me tell you, lady, the audience is going to forget all about it before you cut to your next commercial. You have to do something more than that. You have to show them the environment that they've seen her in. Show them the friends that they associate her with. You've got to focus attention on this and keep attention on it if you want to keep people interested and keep people aware and thinking about it. Thinking about it today and tomorrow and right up until the day that she's found. Right? Am I or am I wrong?
You are right. I'm sorry.
Good. You might just stop the knee-jerk assumptions. You don't know me half as well as you think you do. Joanne Turner. Joanne Turner. She's related somehow to Martin Turner, isn't she?
Yeah, she and Martin were married once.
Yeah, I thought
Do you want to see me?
Oh, yeah. You've got a couple of recent photographs of Joanne Turner in your portfolio, don't you?
Oh, yeah, a couple.
Good. We're going to need them. She's missing.
Missing? What do you...
No, I'll explain that all to you later. I want you to get prints down to the lab, have them make copies for the police, federal authorities, if and when they get involved, the major media in the area, and anything else that you might be able to think of. After that, you and I are going to go to Riverboat together.
You're going to go to the Riverboat? Why?
Why? Because my best reporters are already on another assignment. What, is there something wrong with that?
No, there's nothing at all wrong with that.
Good. All right, Emerson, let's get with it. I'll meet you out front.
Lloyd. Thanks. Right now. Jim, hi, it's Sonny. Do we have a remote crew available at the moment? Terrific. Send them all over to the Riverboat as fast as you can. Don't worry about it. I'll explain it to you when I see you. All right, thanks. Bye.
When there's soap...
But, Susie, if they did, no one's come forward with any information yet. We're still searching the area.
What could have happened to her?
We just don't know. We're doing everything we can.
Now, honey, don't worry. We'll find her. Warren?
Hi. Oh, what's going on?
It's Aunt Jo. She's missing.
Missing? What do you mean?
Well, she just vanished. She never showed up to the cabin she'd rented. She was supposed to be back already, and nobody's even heard from her.
Well, what's being done, Tom?
We're doing everything we can.
Oh, honey, it's okay. It'll be all right. We'll find her. I'll hire a private detective if I have to.
We have to find her. We just have to.
I know we do.
Mr. Kendall?
Yes, Mr. Burton.
What can we do for you?
Well, I just heard about the fact that Mrs. Turner had disappeared. I came over to see if the Herald couldn't help find her.
Well, that's very nice. We appreciate that, but I think you should get your information from the police.
Well, I quite agree. In fact, Kristen has a couple of recent photographs of Mrs. Turner, and we've offered them to the Missing Persons Bureau. Somehow, I think the story is more important than to settle for a police handout. That's why I'm here. I want to get background, pictures of you.
Well, Mr. Kendall, I don't know that I really want Susie involved in that.
All I want to do is help, Warren. I think the more attention we can command, the better off it is for Mrs. Turner.
Well, I think you can command attention without going
Warren.
through...
I want to talk to him. Anything to help Aunt Jo.
You sure? You don't have to.
I'm sure.
All right, I'll be downstairs if you need me.
Since you're going downstairs anyway, would you mind seeing if Mr. Turner is in?
Martin?
Well, he is Mrs. Turner's ex-husband. I'd like to talk to him.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Thank you. Please. Mrs. Carter, I want you to know that I'm not trying to sensationalize this. That's why I came instead of having one of my reporters come over. I want to help, and I don't want to cause you any more trouble than a troubled family already has.
Thank you.
So, would you mind telling me exactly what your relationship to Mrs. Turner is?
Yes, is Dr. Nichols in? My name, no, I just want some information. Carol Light. Yes, I don't think that I'm going to be able to keep my baby. Yes, yes, could you tell me how much the procedure costs? And I wouldn't have to stay overnight. Okay, yeah, thanks. I'll take all that into consideration. Thank you.
Derry, the only face people need to see is Joanne's.
No, not necessarily. For example, there could be a young friend of Susie, someone who'd only met Joanne once when she was with Susie. Well, the pictures are being taken right now could lead to the kind of vital connection that would lead to a positive result.
I see. Well, perhaps.
At the risk of having you call me a sensationalist again, yes, I am trying to arouse the public's curiosity and their sympathy. Anything that will make them keep their eyes open.
Yeah, I think there's some logic to that.
Good. Oh, I'm glad that you agree with me. I am a little curious, Mr. Bergman, as to how you have so much time to spend here today. Is this case of some interest to the Crime Commission?
No. Joanne is a friend of the family.
Nothing more?
No, this is not a Crime Commission matter.
Huh. And you wouldn't tell me even if it was, right?
Mr. Kendall, you're fishing in the wrong part of the stream.
Stillborn just told me the news. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. We're all in shock, Martin.
Don't we have any idea where she might be?
No one's heard from her for weeks. We've checked and rechecked every place in the area.
Emerson, I want you to get a couple of photographs of Mr. Turner.
Kristen, put that camera down. What are you doing here, Kendall?
I'm trying to help you find your ex-wife.
Somehow I find that very hard to swallow.
Oh, now be fair, Mr. Turner.
Fair? Oh, certainly I'll be fair. I'll extend you every consideration you've given to me and my family.
Well, as I've already tried to explain, I'm just trying to make everybody in this area keep their eyes open for the missing lady.
Oh, yes, of course. And, of course, it has nothing to do with selling newspapers,
If
does
that
it?
will help find your ex-wife.
You seem to be very fond of that term, ex-wife. You never miss the Turner-Centel connection, do you?
It's not my fault that you're such a newsworthy person, sir.
Kendall, you're a vulture. You obviously take a great deal of personal pleasure in milking our difficulties for all they're worth, and I find that positively obscene.
Just reporting the news, sir. Emerson, take the man's picture.
Kristen, you really surprised me.
She's just doing her job. Do your job, Emerson. So, how long were you and Mrs. Turner married, sir?
And just how is that information going to help find Joanne?
Well, a man with your kind of past must have made some enemies. Are you sure you paid off all your gambling debts?
How dare you insinuate that I'm responsible for this?
Well, investigation as important as this one, we certainly don't want to leave any stone unturned, even if that means unearthing some rather ugly facts.
I would go very easy if I were you, Kendall. You can just push me so far before you could become very sorry.
Oh, all right. But you have to admit you did lead a reckless life. If I were you, I'd stop and think about some of the more dangerous people that you've offended. If I were you.
Mr. B, I'm sorry to barge in on you like this, but I thought a little extra news coverage might help.
Yeah, that's fine. Sonny, go ahead.
Thanks.
Mac, Kendall, look, I want you to get somebody down in research to pull out as many facts and as much information as you can about the Turner marriage and Martin and Joanne. Right, with a special attention paid to the when, where, and why of the divorce. Right, I expect it on my desk when I get back. Right.
After a busy season in her successful Henderson restaurant, the Riverboat, Joanne Turner was ready for a one-week vacation. Well, that was 2 weeks ago, and we know now that she never arrived at her Boone County cabin. Neither family nor friends have had any word from her.
Hey, Warren, something's going on. They got a camera crew upstairs. Hey, you all right?
We're in trouble. Big trouble.
What?
Something's happened to Joe Turner. She's disappeared.
Disappeared? Uh-oh.
Vargas. Yeah. Remember, he was hanging around here complaining about her all the time? Then she goes away on vacation. And then he stops talking about her. She never got where she was going.
That is trouble.
Yeah.
Man, it was a big mistake bringing that guy in.
Oh, a phenomenal mistake. And I also haven't forgotten that it was your idea. You told me this guy was a tough character. You didn't tell me he was out of his mind. Now, if we don't find Joe Turner before the police do, your friend Vargas is going to have us involved in a murder rap. You go and find him.
I'll get right on it.
And I don't want him to get a message. I want him here, today.
All right. Man, just when we had everything set up real sweet. I better get going. Oh, hello, Mrs. Carter. I'm real sorry about the news.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, Warren, it's all so awful.
No, I know. It's okay. We're going to find her. I promise.
I just feel so helpless. I think you better go ahead with your plan.
What plan?
The private detective, you said you'd hire one.
That. We really should wait to see what the police come up with.
No, right now. We can't wait.
Okay, let me make a couple phone calls. And that way, I'll come up with the best person possible.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
You don't have to thank me for being here. I've always wanted to be here for you. Susie, do you think maybe it's time I came home now?
I don't know. Let's not make that decision right now.
But you really shouldn't be alone, and I want to take care of you.
No, I can't handle everything all at once. Having you around the house will just remind me of...
Look, I made a very stupid mistake. Believe me, you have no idea how sorry I am. But that's all in the past.
No. It's still real to me. I just can't have you at home right now. I'm sorry.
Let me get rid of him. Yes.
Warren, please, we have to talk.
I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of something right now. I can't talk.
I get it. Susie's there. Look, Warren, you don't have to say anything. Please, you just listen to me. Warren, you made the wrong choice. All I ask is that you think about it. Please, just think about it.
I'm sorry. My decision is absolutely final.
Okay, fine. If I have to deal with this by myself, no man is ever going to hurt me again. Never again.
Be alone right now.
Yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, Stephanie, the lady is with her husband.
Oh, husband. As in loyal and faithful and devoted mate, and where might he be?